Gather around, people. Today we are not doing the intro. Right now, we will get into the story. This is What If Deku. This is Deku X Toga redo, and also What If Deku was pretty much the reincarnation of Rimuru Tempest. If you don't know who he is, check out the anime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Thank you very much. Now, onto the story. We begin off with Izuku, just at the age of 10. He knows that he has no quirk, but he still trains his body no matter what. But it doesn't look like it a lot. And yeah. Now, let's say one day, he was just thinking about something. He was thinking about how he could become stronger than Bakugo. He doesn't care about calling him Kachan anymore. He gave it up. He's done calling him Kachan. He's just now calling him Bakugo. And Bakugo was shocked at first, but now it's been a year, so yeah. And yeah, now, okay, sorry, my nose. Okay, now let's say he was in the forest just training himself, right? And yeah. And now let's just say that, okay. Let's say that he was, I just said he was in the forest. He was, swinging with a wooden sword, right? Yeah, with a wooden sword, or katana, whatever you want to call it, right? And yeah. And yeah. And let's just say that all of a sudden he heard a sound rustling, and Izuku got into a fighting stance, but it was just a hero, right? And the hero said, kid, what are you doing out here? And Izuku said, training. Why? He said, kid, sorry, but we're looking for a villain around this area, right? He says, oh, okay. And yeah. He said, I'll leave then. And that's when he started walking off. But that's, let's say, like, he was like a few meters away, or a few feet away, and all of a sudden a villain came out of nowhere, right? And let's just say that the villain was like, I don't know. Just villain, right? Doesn't really matter. Anyways, sorry, I'm tired a little. But, yeah. And let's say that Izuku got out of the way as much as he can, but still gets hit. So, yeah. And, yeah. Now, let's just say that, let's just say that that's when Izuku went unconscious. Or you could say unconscious. But in reality, the time is frozen. Right? It's frozen now. And yeah. And let's just say, since it's been he was confused because it looks like he should have died right there. Right? And yeah. And let's say that okay. Let's just say that okay. Let's just say that's when a person came out of, you could say. A person that looks like this. He says, hey there, kid. Question. Do you know where I'm at? Because I don't know what happened. I just really don't know. He said, you're in, let's say, Kawakaba Forest, right? He says, oh, who's that guy that's trying to hit you? And he said, I don't know. Everything just froze. And he said, huh. Well, something's up. I just came out of nowhere. I was just, well, yeah, I just came out of nowhere. And yeah. And he says, oh, okay. I don't know what to do, though. And they're talking, and then all of a sudden, let's say Rimuru and Izuku heard this voice, right? And it's this mighty strong voice. And it says, Rimuru, I know where we are. And Izuku got scared. He said, who is that? And your name's Rimuru? And he says, yes, my name's Rimuru. And that's Tempest, the storm dragon Tempest. He said, wait, dragon? He says, yes. And he says, so, where are we, to be precise? Right? He says, oh, you're in this boy's mindscape, you could say. Something around that, but yeah. And he said, oh, okay, wait, does that mean just in a way, you could say. Actually, he said, no, he said, yeah, you died. I said, damn it. Well, so I'm his what? And Izuku said, wait, so what does it mean that why are you in my mindscape? And Tempest explains that he pretty much says, Izuku, right? And he says, yes. He says, well, Rimuru here is your reincarnation, or your Rimuru's reincarnation. You will get all of his abilities that he's granted. So, you accept our abilities, you could say. And Rimuru said, huh, I guess. So, what do you say, kid? With a smile on his face, right? And Izuku says, okay, I accept. And all of a sudden, Izuku's changed a little. He got taller a little bit, but not that much. And everything just felt light, right? And he felt stronger already. And yeah. Sorry, I just ate and I had food in my mouth. Okay. So yeah. And let's just say okay. Let's just say that okay. That when he the time unfroze, but Zuku was away, right? So yeah. And yeah, pretty much. And he so pretty much you could say the villain was trying to kill him pretty much or hit him, right? But Zuku backed up pretty far, let's say a foot away or 3 feet. So yeah. My eye. So yeah, pretty much. And yeah. Now, let's just say that sorry, stomach. I kind of just puked a little bit, swallowed it back. Sorry about that. Okay. There we go. Anyways, let's just say that let's just say that's when the heroes were pretty much surprised what just happened, right? And yeah. And now we're gonna skip a little bit to 3 years later. So he's 13, and Izuku has trained in his head and with Valdora. Sorry, I forgot to say Valdora. Please forgive me, guys. Anyways, for Valdora, the Storm Dragon, and Rimuru, Tempest. And what Izuku has mastered is simple. He's mastered Water Blade and the transformation of becoming a slime, right? And he pretty much Izuku told the heroes to never tell anyone what happened. The heroes dealt with the villain, and yeah, so he didn't really expose his powers to anyone, right? So yeah, and yeah, pretty much yeah, and let's just say that okay. Let's just say that. Come on. Okay. That pretty much. Sorry, my. Okay. Let's just say that he was in the forest that day and Izuku looked like himself. I just couldn't really get any images of Izuku with Rimuru's powers. So yeah. And let's just say Izuku was at school one day. I take that back. He's not in the forest. He's, at school, and the teacher said, and you already know where I'm going with this if you get out. The teacher pretty much just says, we have a new student coming, right? And everyone was wondering who was it, right? But yeah. And yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And yeah. Hold up. I'll look at that later. Okay. So yeah, pretty much. Anyways, that he okay. Pretty much that my head. Okay. Let's just say the girl comes in and she looks like this, right? And all the boys were in shock, and pretty much they all said, even one kid said, you're cute, right? Or said, you're cute out loud, right? So yeah. And yeah. And let's just say that, okay. Let's just say that the girl said, thanks. Hello, I am Himiko Toga, and I will be your new classmate. And that's when Bakugo yelled out, what's your quirk, huh? Right? And Toga said, I would not like to speak about that. And he said, what, you quirkless? Right? And he starts laughing. She says, no, I have a quirk, but, I just don't want to talk about it. Right? So, yeah. And, yeah. And let's just say that... Okay. Let's just say that, okay. Anyways, let's just say that the teacher says, well, Miss Toga, will you please go sit by Izuku? Right? And, yeah. So, yeah, pretty much. And let's just say that, okay. Let's just say that he, okay, let's just say that Izuku said, hello. She said, hello. And let's say Toga is wearing glasses for she could see better for now. Alright, so yeah. And yeah. Now, okay. Okay, now let's just say that, okay, let's just say that, what is it? Trying to remember. I like how I say, what is it? And like I'm asking you to. Okay. Anyways, like I was saying, what time is it? 30? Oh god. I'm gonna get a few minutes left to make this video for you guys. I'll try to make a part 2 in the morning or something. I don't know. I'm pretty busy and stuff for, like, I have a relationship, but I don't know where that's going to. So, yeah. Anyways, okay. I don't know where I was. Fuck. Oh, yeah. After class, let's say, was lunch, and Izuku sat down, and he's not eating, right? And let's say he went up to the roof, and there's no one up there usually, right? And, yeah. And let's just say Izuku's talking to himself, or in his head, you could say, right? Anyways, okay, sorry. Um, okay. And let's just say that he was speaking of. Okay. 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 Anyways, okay. Anyways, um, fuck. Hold on. Okay. And yeah, let's just say that, hold on. Let's say that he was talking to Rimuru, and Rimuru was like fighting him, right? Was like fighting with Izuku in his head to get stronger, because pretty much he like mentally, like fighting, so yeah. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, um, anyways, um, okay, but, anyways, like I was saying, um, anyways, like I was saying, and let's say all of a sudden, Izuku got tapped on his shoulder. On his shoulder? I can't say it right, I'm so sorry, you guys. I feel like you guys have heard me say shoulder. 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 There, shoulder. But yeah, pretty much. And, yeah. Let's just say that, Okay, let's just say that, okay, crap. Okay, and Ezekiel pretty much like just, woke up, just like, it felt like he fell asleep, right? But, anyways, um, he like woke up and saw Toga, and she was kind of like bent down, looking closer to him, and said, "Are you okay?" Right? And he said, "Yeah." So yeah. So yeah. And let's just say that. Excuse me. Okay. Anyways, let's just say that. Okay. Let's just say that. Okay. Let's just say that you said, yeah, sorry, I kind of fell asleep. You said, don't worry about it, right? And yeah, pretty much. Okay. And yeah. And let's just say that, let's just say that, crap. Okay. Let's just say that, okay. Let's just say that's when, she said, well, come on, John. She said, okay, well, come on. So yeah. And yeah. Let's say that she said, well, I'm gonna head to class. I just wanted to tell you since I was up here with you. And he said, oh, okay. And that's when she noticed that he was like bleeding from his nose, right? So yeah. So yeah. So yeah, pretty much. And yeah. Sorry. Okay, okay. Anyway, sorry. And yeah, pretty much. Let's just say that. Anyways, let's just say that. Okay, let's just say that let's just do a little skip, right? We're gonna do a 4 week skip. 4 week skip. No, let's do like a 2 year skip, right? And yeah, now he's 15. It's the last day of school, but he still has the 10 months. No, after the 10 months, he's done with school, right? So yeah. So yeah, pretty much. And let's just say that, Okay, let's just say that Izuku's become better friends with Toga, right? And Toga just pretty much said, okay, let's just say that, he pretty much, crap, hold on. Okay, let's just say one day he was hanging around, and it was the last day, right? Teacher comes in and says, well, students, it's the last day of school, but for heroes, it's a 10 months, so I want you to do your best, no matter what, right? And yeah. And yeah. And yeah. Let's just say that, okay. Let's just say, let's just go say that, the teacher says there are 4 students that are wanting to attend UA. Bakugo, Toga, and crap, I had this person's name in my head. Shit. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, pretty much. And let's just say that like crap. Let's just say like crap. Anyway, sorry. And yeah. Okay, we're gonna lose that last person that I put in because I don't remember. So yeah. And then she said, "Oh, is Zuko?" Right, without trying to laugh, because she wants to laugh about him. So yeah. I gotta go check something. And he said, "Yes, I'm going to UA." And Toga's clapping a little bit, saying, "Good job," right? And she knows that he trains a lot, and she knows he is someone to not mess with, right? So yeah. And yeah, pretty much. Hold up. And yeah. Honestly, I'm probably gonna end it here, folks. Right? God dang it. Okay. Actually, no. Hold on. Let me finish up this little part. And let's just say that crap. Okay. Let's just say that Bakugo's like, like you'll get in. You have no quirk. It says, how do you know fully? All you do is just bully, right? And everyone was quiet because they've never seen him, well, step up to Bakugo, right? And Bakugo's a little stutter. He said, "Really, nerd? Why don't you show me after school then? Right? Just me and you. We'll let everyone watch." And he said, "Okay. If you get beat, have fun, man." Right? And yeah. And everyone's like, ooh. And yeah. After school, Zuko puts on a cloak. And he says, this will be my hero costume when I get in. And I love this design that people do for him. Because this is his regular clothes, right? But with this fan art right here. The black coat, right? And the white streak. I love it. And yeah. Now, to the story. And I should say, Zuko has Izuku's kind of mastered the Great Sage. If you don't know what Great Sage is, let me give you a brief summary. It's like, it could tell him, like, if he asks a question, it can answer it. You can analyze things and, like, pretty much dissolves his body. So, yeah. It dissolves in his body, so, yeah. So, yeah, pretty much. And, yeah. And Izuku put this on, and, And everyone noticed that Izuku had a katana. And they're confused, or a wood sword, right? Wood katana or whatever you want, right? So yeah. And yeah. And let's just say that, oh, I'm also gonna do, I know people actually like this series, but I'm gonna redo hockey again, because I have it bitter. Okay? So, yeah. So yeah, pretty much. And yeah. And let's just say that, hold on, I gotta do, okay. I have some ideas that I'm thinking of soon, so yeah. Anyways, like I was saying, and everyone was waiting. Bakugo came out and said, "So you actually came," and he had tons of kids behind him, and Izuku was just waiting outside with Toga. He said, "It took you long enough, don't you think?" And even the teachers are there, and they're allowing this because they want to see what Izuku was talking about. Because the teacher told the other teachers, right? So yeah, and yeah. Now we talk about. Now we get to the fight. Bakugo instantly goes for it, right? Bakugo goes for an explosion quickly. Izuku moves quickly. And everyone was quick how fast Izuku moved. And Izuku was just darting around him. And everyone's trying to keep track of him, but they can't in a way. Only Toga and some other kids can. And they're just watching him. It's hard. They can't track him down, right? And let's say that's when Bakugo caught him. But when he used an explosion where he thought he was, Izuku was there, but his body transformed into the one and only slime. My profile picture. I love this anime so much. Dude, season 2 came out. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Sorry. I just wanted to say that. So yeah. Right? And yeah. And everyone was confused and said, "Wait, your quirk is a slime?" And Izuku laughed a little bit and he said, "Dumbasses." Right? And everyone was a little shocked. Bakugo went for attack on him. Then all of a sudden, Izuku backed up, transformed back, and he said, "We should stop messing around, shall we? Are you trying your hardest? I can't tell." Bakugo said, "So you want to?" And he says, "Then why don't you, Deku?" He says, "Why don't you, Deku?" Right? And he says, "Fine." All of a sudden, black flames come out. Right? And he's like this now. He says, "So, you want to play? Let's go. Just to know who you're going against. You're going against Izuku Tempest." Right? And his hero name will be Tempest. Because I like that. I love how they introduced that. So, yeah. And, yeah. Pretty much. And let's just say that that everyone was scared. Some even passed out because the aura from Izuku, right? And Izuku was ready for attack. The teachers were in shock, and this is when the student called heroes to control this, right? Because some students didn't agree with this, right? And let's say the heroes that came were Cementos, Midnight, Mike, and Azawa, right? And let's say Cementos saw this kid, saw Izuku, and saw Bakugo, right? And then they saw the teachers, and let's say Mike start to see, he uses quirk instantly on, let's say, Bakugo. Bakugo got knocked out, but then they saw Izuku still have his fire out. And let's say Midnight yelled, "The fight's over, kid." But all of a sudden, Bakugo woke up again. He said, "Ugh, not letting you win, damn nerd." And Bakugo went for it. Cementos made a wall, but Bakugo was trying to explode it. And then Izuku said, "Let the walls down. If you want this fight, he'll get it." Right? And let's say Midnight started using her gas to knock out the two. And it didn't work on Izuku. but he worked on Bakugo. And they're confused why. And Midnight's like, wait, what? And she even let more gas out by showing her skin more, right? And yeah. And let's say that's when Cementos built a wall, but it didn't even form. It destroyed. It crumbled in front of him. He said, really? And that's when Ozawa said, okay, that's enough. And he used his quirk, but he noticed nothing worked on him. And he said, what? And Izuku said, and he let go of his powers. And everyone was confused why this didn't work on him. Because let's say in this universe, Ozawa is actually pretty strong, and he has quite a bit of a rank. Let's say he's like the number 10 hero, right? So yeah. And yeah. And yeah. He said, well, that's it. And he heads out. And that's where I'm going to end it. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoy it. And yeah, have a good day. And also, just so you know, the next part will be around Christmas. So yeah, peace out, children.